wonder what the light would be better as. I mean, that's better right there. Maybe if I switched it over here. Let's switch the lighting over here. For those that are new here, I apologize for my fidgetiness. For those that aren't new, and if lighting's no better, lighting's no better. Maybe it just doesn't matter. Maybe my show's not about the lighting at all. Hello, Fumperdinkle. How are you? Could I do better on different lighting? Do you guys want better lighting? I think you guys deserve better lighting. Let's go get some better lighting. Hang with me. 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 I carry my fancy platform. Gonna bring my setup over here in an effort to find some better lighting. Oh, that's a lot better lighting. Hold on, though. Don't go anywhere. Hang with me. Hang with me. Hang with me. Hang with me. Oh, how you guys doing? Hello, Anne-Marie Tracy. Hello, Sandy Shepard. Hello, Fumperdinkle. Sandy Shepard, how are you? So excited that Sandy's here. I think she just started following my page here, or on TikTok. Perhaps she did, perhaps she didn't. I don't know. I think this lighting's pretty good, though. Let me adjust the phone. Let me get a little water. Let me get warmed up. And I don't know what we're gonna do today. Probably won't talk for very long. I just woke up. When you go on in the morning, it does not show you on. You mean on TikTok or here on YouTube? And let me tell you, I'm a little confused. I've had a busy day, or busy bit. Well, Sandy Shepard, you might have missed the story. I was disrupted mid-live on TikTok a few days ago. I touched on a subject they don't want mentioned. So they blocked me for a few days from going live. And instead of throwing a tantrum like I might have in the past and freaking out and getting all stressed out, I decided to move my show over to YouTube and have had a lot of fun working on that the last couple days. Again, trying to build other platforms, build audiences, try different things. I'm not gonna do the introduction to my coffee like I normally do in the morning, because this show isn't called Coffee with Ken. This show is just reflections of the day, or from the day, which, since I'm just doing reflections from the day, I wonder how it would be if I went this way. Oh yeah, that's even prettier. I'm sorry. Just gonna keep switching till I find what I want. I was looking back and the sunlight was popping through the trees and I was going, wow, that'd be a really pretty backdrop if it caught. I don't even know if it mattered a whole heck of a lot, but we switched, so it's kind of fun. Well, I missed my morning coffee with you. Well, I missed it with you too, Sandy Shepard. We flipped over to YouTube out of necessity, and we've done real well. We've had fun. We built up building that audience as well. This morning, I went a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and was at a cross-country meet. And I hope you guys don't mind, but good afternoon. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Do I like my Suzuki Bergman? I love my Suzuki Bergman. Did you see it just now? You might have seen it. But yeah, no, I love it. I actually really love it. Anyway, I went to a cross-country meet this morning and had a really nice time. It was a gorgeous morning. My daughter Erin was running in a cross-country meet at this beautiful park. Not park. I don't know what it is. Forest Preserve Park. I don't know. It's a forest preserve thing. It's got horses. It's got paths. It's got trees. It's got just kind of natural grassland, which I think is almost the prettiest flowers of all. And hold on, Sandy Shepard, but they've allowed me back on TikTok this morning, And I haven't decided where I'm going to be going live tomorrow at 8 o'clock, but you know I will be going live tomorrow at 8 o'clock for a full version. Hello, we edit. I hope anybody here or anybody that sees this video on future platforms subscribes to my page. I really appreciate it. But anyway, I was at a cross-country meet today, and it was a beautiful, beautiful place and a great day to run. And I just was awed by the beauty that was at St. James Farm. And there's so many like natural grassland areas. And I, again, was thinking it was all due to the pretty area I was in. And then after I got home from the cross-country meet, I took my son Augie for a walk to a park just around the corner. And it's, there's a low-lying area, big grassy area between a couple neighborhoods. I mean, many acres, big area. But in it, there's a natural grassland there. And it was the same colors and the same beauty that I saw this morning at St. James Farm. And the sun was hitting it, and all the colors were popping. It was just a beautiful, beautiful thing. But anyway, it was an exhausting day, and I'll get to that in a minute. And I took a little nap. I was on baby duty this afternoon. And I don't know if I want to tell my story or drink my coffee. I don't know which way I want to go. I better drink my coffee, or lest I nod off again. And I hope you got a drink of some kind. I was going to bring out a non-alcoholic Beck's. That was my plan. But my wife had whipped up a pot of coffee that we both had forgotten about. And instead of bringing out a beer, I decided to grab another cup of coffee and hopefully wake me up a little bit. Cheers to us. It's like that first sip all over again. If you ever want the coffee-gasm back, and you don't think you can get it because you've been drinking coffee all day, I know the feeling. Oh, do I know the feeling. If I don't know it, nobody knows it. So anyway, I had a get out to half-hour drive to get out to Wheaton by 8 o'clock this morning. I do my coffee show at 8 o'clock, as you know. I was stressed about it. I was running late. I'd forgotten my headsets. I forgot my sunglasses. I was feeling all sorts of out of sorts. But as often is the case, everything worked out perfectly. And I got to the course on time. I found my parking spot. I did my show. It was a beautiful backdrop. I did it on YouTube because that's where we've been going live at 8 o'clock in the morning lately. And as I was walking to the race and had said hi to my daughter and gotten on the course, I decided to check out, see if TikTok had changed its thoughts about me. And it turned out they had. And they allowed me to go live, and I went live there, and I had so much fun doing that and showcasing a little bit of the beautiful place I was in. I went live on Instagram, and I went live on Facebook, both on my personal account and on my business page as well. So I ended up doing a lot of live videos. I think they were good. I think it was pretty. It was neat. It showed the excitement of the cross-country race. Saw some girls running by, saw me cheering and screaming, and just saw a beautiful place on a beautiful, beautiful day. So it was fun. But hold on, I have more to talk about after I drink a little more coffee. But there were a lot of races today. There were 8 or 9 races at this cross-country meet today. And it was about a 3-hour event. My daughter had needed to get home right after the meet, and she lives out in Oswego with her mother. She has homecoming tonight at her boyfriend's at a neighboring school to hers, and had a hair appointment and had to get all pretty with the dresses and do her pictures and get all that stuff done. So she didn't have time to wait for the bus to get her home, and her dad drove her home. She was kind of in a crabby mood between you and me and anybody else that might be watching this on social media. I'm going to keep this private, except for YouTube, except for the internet, because she wasn't thrilled about her race, but I was proud of her run and I thought she'd run well. And anyway, got her back on time, got here, hung out with my kids for a little while. And I'll tell you what, shooting a ton of live videos and being on for several hours is more exhausting sometimes than I know. Chunky Monkey doesn't like coffee. Chunky Monkey? Do you like Chunky Monkey ice cream? Do you like Ben & Jerry's ice cream? I believe Chunky Monkey is a flavor of ice cream. Not totally sure. Hey, look at that. Look at that sun. Woo! Did anyone see the moon last night? And was the moon beautiful all over the world, or was it just beautiful in the western suburbs of Chicago? I was going to a little party, a friend's party last night, and I was riding my scooter down 75th Street, which is kind of a busier road here in Naperville. And right at the end of the road, this big, beautiful orange ball was almost looked like a basketball sitting at the end of the road, but it wasn't a basketball, of course. It was the moon, and I think it was the harvest moon. I don't know why it's called the harvest moon. It must have something to do with the fall. I don't know what makes it so gorgeous, but it was spectacular. And again, just at the end of the road like it was, it looked like I wanted to pull over and take a picture, but I've tried to do that before, and I've done videos about that. There's something about the moon and the sun real low on the horizon that can't be captured by a camera or in film. So I just enjoyed it as I cruised on down the road, riding my Suzuki Bergman off to a buddy's house. So, do I have some reflections from the day? Sometimes it's tough doing this show, especially when you just wake up from a nap and you go, oh, crud, I got to go on in 10 minutes. I've got a show I got to do live called Reflections from the Day. And my brain activity is like this. And all I know is my two little babies are swarming me, and I'm kind of keeping an eye open and then drifting back off to sleep. And my biggest fear is that one of them will decide they want me to read them a book and bring over a book and throw it at me. And, you know, that can be kind of dangerous when you're asleep. Babies either don't know or don't care or don't respect the sanctity that is a good nap and aren't afraid to wake me up with a book in the face, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm going to have a little more coffee. I don't know how long I'm going to talk for you. I've been live on a lot of platforms today. I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm watching my pages grow, and they're starting to grow kind of quickly, and it's good that they are because, again, I've left, I'm burned the bridges, if you will, and am going full bore into content creation and creating videos and talking on camera and drinking coffee and telling jokes and telling stories and sharing moments and editing videos and adding sound and adding words, and hopefully it comes together in some perfect package that will be Coffee with Ken. That's my vision. That's my dream. I've got a partner in that dream right now that believes in it as well and helps me out a ton. And I'm fortunate for that, and I'm excited about that, and I'm looking forward to my night, and I'm looking forward to drinking some coffee and winding down my night. We're gonna have kind of a quiet night here, and that's gonna be awesome. A couple of the kids are shipped off to relatives, so we normally have a really packed house here, but a couple of them are gone, so it feels relatively quiet amidst the chaos that is two babies. It's still relatively quiet to what I'm used to, and hopefully we're going to get to enjoy the night and maybe watch a movie and either watch, I don't know, a couple movies I've mentioned recently wanting to watch are Victory, starring Sylvester Stallone and Pele. It's a soccer movie set during World War II, and possibly Risky Business with Tom Cruise, and I hadn't seen that in a long, long time. I enjoy Tom Cruise movies, and somebody asked on one of my videos, what's my favorite Tom Cruise movie? And I initially thought of Top Gun, but if I had to think of another one, oh, look at that. It would probably have to be Risky Business, and it's been a long, long time since I've seen that. So would love to do that, and love to have a early night and get a good night's sleep, and be ready for a big day tomorrow. And it's been a great day, a beautiful day, a tiring day, a day I feel good about, and have gotten a lot accomplished, including a nap. It's really great when you get a lot done and can take a nap. But anyway, that's probably all I have for you. Let's drink a little more coffee. Tastes so good, feels so good. I so appreciate you guys for hopping on today. Um, I really do. I really do. And following me on any social media platform and staying tuned at 8 a.m. on, I guess, I don't even know. Will I be live at 8 a.m. on TikTok tomorrow? Maybe I will be, because that's where the biggest audience is right now. But I do think things happen for a reason. And TikTok booting me off live for a couple days allowed me to develop YouTube a little bit more and work on other social media platforms. And I wouldn't have gone live on Instagram today had that not happened. But like I said, I think things happen for a reason. I left real estate at the beginning of the year. I promise you it wasn't on the way I expected or wanted or hoped it would. But I am so fortunate that for whatever reason, even if the reason, the way it happened isn't the way I wanted, to not be doing it anymore. Because I was at an event last night and they were talking about housing prices and interest rates and shortage of homes. And I will tell you what, it felt so good to just sit there and not say a dang thing and not have to be Superman taking off his, I don't know if you remember the scenes where Clark Kent would go like this and the big S of Superman would show off. I almost feel you had to do that as a realtor, because anytime home prices or home inventory or buying or selling a home came up, you felt like you had to jump to action. It was a call to action and go like this and have the R realtor on your chest and say something inspirational and get their contact information and follow up and tell them how great you're going to be for them. It felt so good just to sit there and let them talk and not have to have an opinion about a dang thing. So it makes me happy I'm out of real estate. It makes me happy I'm here content creating. Some might call it influencing. I think there's a dispute on the difference, but I'll call it content creating for now. And I'm having fun with it, and I appreciate you for joining. So tune in tomorrow at 8 o'clock, live 8 o'clock in the morning for Coffee with Ken. I'll probably be, Nugget is being bullied. What do you mean, Nugget? In what way are you being bullied? I know firsthand about being bullied. I'm sorry to hear that. I need more information. But I do appreciate somebody chiming in and giving me a direction to go, because the more interactive these can be, the more fun they are. And that's what's nice about TikTok. I get an audience of 50 people watching on average every morning, and people are throwing out questions and comments. Nugget says they're getting bullied at school. That is unfortunate. I would imagine that is on the decline a lot lately. I think it used to be accepted or almost cool when big kids picked on little kids or the popular kids picked on the less popular kids, and it just is the way it was. But I assume it's heavily on the decline, and I'm sorry to hear that, Nugget. Talk to your teachers, talk to your parents, talk to somebody, talk to a counselor. I don't know your specifics at all. If you were sitting in front of me and I could talk to you a little bit about more about it, I might tell you to do something else. But maybe punch the bully in the nose. I'll tell you what, in my experience, although it's good to talk to teachers, counselors, parents, and all this and that, I don't know. If you got the capability to punch them in the nose, I think that stops them in their tracks quicker than anything. I know it's not always recommended and may not be the best course of action, but I'll tell you what, it feels pretty good. So, yeah, thank you for chiming in, Nugget. And again, please, for more valuable insight like that, please follow my page on all social media platforms. Tune in tomorrow at 8 o'clock. And again, I'll be on TikTok at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. And I do a reflections of the day at 4:30 each afternoon. Tomorrow's a workout day, so I'll probably hop on live as well. But I appreciate you guys so much for hopping in. Got a couple planes flying overhead. I am Knuff. Wow, we're up to 7 people watching. Makes me almost want to just sit back and drink my coffee, not worry about creating any quality content, and just reflect for the day, reflections for the day. Why do I think just because I got a show, A, I got to talk, or B, if it's a show called Reflections of the Day, that I have to share my reflections? my show just be about me sitting here, drinking coffee, reflecting on the day. Maybe occasionally rub my chin, maybe even do one of these and clearly be pondering something of such high intellect the common man and woman wouldn't even understand, probably, including myself. But anyway, I appreciate you for joining. I gotta go, but you're my best friend. Bye-bye, bestie nugget. We're tight like that. We are tight like that. I feel close to you as well. And thank you all for joining. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Sandy Shepard. Just don't go down that road all by yourself. Stay strong, nugget. You'll be over this and they will stop. Way to go, Sandy Shepard. Way to go, Sandy Shepard. I appreciate you chiming in. I do. I really do, actually. And I appreciate y'all again. And hope you're having a wonderful day and having a good, looking forward to your evening. And got outside, got some fresh air. And a couple months from now, we're going to have snow on the ground. It's going to be cold and icy, and we're going to miss this weather. So get out there and enjoy the sunshine. Well, thank you, United Airlines. And enjoy the sunshine, enjoy your evening, enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and hopefully tune in again tomorrow at 8 o'clock on TikTok, and again early afternoon here on YouTube. I always feel bad now we're at 8 people watching. It's so hard for me because suddenly there could be 100 people watching, and you can't get to 100 people watching until you first get to that 8, and you get to a new high. Now we backed off to 7. Hello, Jimmy C. Sandy Shepard saying goodbye back. I think that's my sign. My sign to. I wonder what Sandy Shepard. She's from West Virginia. She usually enjoys her first cup of coffee with me down there in West Virginia on her screened-in or glassed-in porch. I wonder where Sandy Shepard's enjoying her afternoon. We don't know. Now we're up to 9 people. Might as well keep going. Well, I appreciate your encouragement, Craft Video Chicago. I can always keep going, but I do have more coffee inside. But I'll tell you what, I am so fortunate that my wife endorses with all her heart and soul the project we're working on that is Coffee with Ken. Because if she did not, she would not have been thrilled that I left 2 crazy little babies doing what they're doing. My son Augie, and it's amazing. Maybe as a parent, you just get immune to the chaos and immune to the noise. Or maybe as a dad, you do. It's so funny. I think moms innately have like super hearing. There's a baby crying. My baby's blanket is off him in the crib. My baby is hungry. Where dads somehow miraculously manage to tune all that out. And I know I do, or did just a bit ago. My son Augie was screaming and piling all the books he had on the coffee table. And as soon as he all got them just the way he wanted, he'd knock them off and yell. And then he'd pick them back up and put them on the coffee table and then yell and knock them all off. And it was a great game for him. And it was quite loud. But nevertheless, this dad managed to catch some sleep during it all. And yeah, that's about all I have. Let's drink a little more coffee. What a beautiful day. But anyway, thank you all for joining. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope you're feeling good. You're enjoying this sunshine. Maybe get outside, see if the harvest moon is a 2-day event or if last night was your only opportunity. I hope not, because it was really, really beautiful. And hope you're feeling good. Hope you had a great, great Saturday. Hope you're excited about the rest of your weekend. You're loving yourself. You're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon.